Hello, class. We are about to work on initial velocity versus ballistic height. Yeah, so I'm in the STEM physics site. We have our videos here and we have our calculator. Again, I'm going to change this video for the instructions and we have our submission link. So let's go to our theory. So I have everything downloaded here. Theory is here. Theory is pretty much the same as the last time. So we talked about momentum. We talked about how momentum will allow for this idea of thrust to come into being when it comes to force. So thrust can give a force. It can cause something to move. We came up with our impulse momentum theorem. And from that, we derived the conservation of momentum here. So the momentum in the initial state is equal to the momentum in the final state. Now, one thing that I failed to mention last time was that momentum is occurring. Well, we look at, in this particular case, it's after a collision. So you have momentum, and then you have a collision, and then you have momentum again. And so that's what we're looking at here. If there was no collision, then it's pretty clear. I say it's pretty clear, but it's evident that the momentum just remains the same. So let's just continue right on. And we have ourselves a mini launcher that we're going to fire from, and we're going to have a ballistic pendulum that we're going to fire into. And you'll see that we have ourselves an equation here. We're going to put that into our calculator again. And this is our ultimate equation right here. And in the last experiment, we pretty much verified that this calculator will work. It will work. So to within a certain level of precision of 3.1. So that's, for me, you may have 3.0, you may have 2.8, you might have something else. So we talked about where we're setting our origin and our scale. So how we're gonna do that. Keep doing that done thing. So this is gonna be pretty much where our origin is going to be. And then we set our scale to be 0.10 here. And so I'll just say done here. You'll see that I have 0.1 right here. So in this experiment, we're gonna do the same thing that we did the last experiment. We're gonna do it 3 more times, okay? The reason why we do the first click again is because there are errors that are inherent in the first experiment. And I just wanted to do it again. So that was my thinking, to just do it again. And so here we go. We have, this is the first one, and you'll notice that it has a certain height associated with it. And the height is between these 2 points. So let me make it bigger. This is where it starts, and then this is where it ends. Okay, somewhere along those lines. Let me take this out. This is where it ends. So we're trying to figure this height out, this delta y. And you'll notice that as we go through, that delta y is going to change. And so if I just do that again, if I start here, and I go here, the delta, that looks bad. The delta y, as you can see, has increased. And this is for the second click. So if I do that for the third click, you should see the same kind of thing. You should see the same kind of thing. So I'll just bring this up. I'll make this big. See if I can draw that straight over. We have this. So I'll have a delta y here. And notice that the delta y, it's just gotten bigger and bigger, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and save that. So what we wanna do is, let's just go ahead and analyze the videos. Well, so take it, I've already analyzed the videos. I want you guys to do the same thing. I have my first click video here. Second click, third click.